Welcome to the Pew!
Where we are with a now sober Astro Earl. And he is sober. And
he's only had 3 drinks and he's not tipsy.
He's had more than 3 drinks. But he is not drinking anymore.
I don't drink.
Just
drinking yourself sober.
Yeah, drinking yourself sober.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that. Oh that.
Well, things are looking up for Astro. He found his bag of scissors.
No. Well, looking up for Astro and down for everybody else.
I found my Scott.
He found his true love.
Yeah, his true love, Scott, our cameraman. Astro and Scott are going to be running off together and joining the circus.
The circus or the circuit?
The circuit. The circuit.
What?
Well, we're going to talk about sexy cab drivers.
Right there. She's the cameraman.
I was agog at the supposedly sexy cab drivers that were shown on the New York Post this week and Paper Magazine and virtually everywhere else. The new calendar of supposedly sexy cab drivers.
And the keyword is supposedly.
They're the most ugly people that I've ever fucking seen.
I mean, I think they didn't have a large pool of to choose from, a large pool of handsome drivers to choose from. They probably had, I mean, although I've been in plenty of cabs where I've had very handsome cab drivers.
Well, yes, and the one that you jerked off a month ago. I mean, he was really hot. So, but he does not work for a taxi.
Esteban. Yeah.
He does not work for a taxi company. That's why.
He works for me now.
Well,
he's my houseboy.
Well, that's why he's better looking.
Yeah.
It's not a yellow cab.
No, it was Uber.
I mean, these guys. One of them was shirtless and holding a pizza slice.
Yeah. Well, that kid's kind of hot. But the idea is hot. But he was not hot.
I felt like that whole calendar should come with odorama, just like on polyester, because when I was looking at the supposedly sexy cab drivers in the New York Post, I was thinking of smells.
Yeah, and they weren't all positive smells. They weren't good smells.
Well, none of them were positive smells. They were all bad smells.
Like what? Like specifically, what things were you reminded of?
Well, do I really have to say what smell you smell when you get into a yellow taxi? And
I thought there were smells connected to the guys.
Yes, well, it's connected to the guy, the taxi driver.
Like what?
Like BO.
Well, that can be sexy on the right guy.
For some reason, it's not sexy in a yellow taxi.
No, it's sexy. See, that's how they work. It's like the pheromones. It's sexy when the guy is sexy, then it's sexy. But when the guy's not sexy, then it's not sexy.
Well, it's not sexy, and then especially if he's eating pizza at the same time.
Well, if the guy is sexy and eating pizza and he smells, then it's sexy.
No. Eating pizza is never sexy.
Oh, yes it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
That's a pizza. It's a pizza pie. It's like in an Italian Guido kind of Brooklyn greasy thing.
I've slept with a lot of Guidos, and they were not eating pizza, and they wouldn't be sexy.
Were they greasy?
They may have been.
Greasy Guidos?
There was
greasy Guidos eating pizza? I think that's a Tumblr fetish.
Yes, let's start it.
Greasy Guidos eating pizza.
All right, on that note, while we start our Tumblr app, we will take a deep breath and come back in a moment.
And now a word from our sponsor.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be choosing. You keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you want to be a changing. What's right is right, you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you think you'll never get burned. But I just found me a brand new box of matches, and when he knows you ain't got time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk on living. Are you ready, boots? Stop walking. Thank you, Lovegun. Thank you, Pierre. I love you guys.
Welcome back to the pew.
Welcome back to the View.
Welcome back to the pew.
We've been told it's not the smell of pizza that we're smelling in the yellow taxis. It's halal.
It's halal.
Shawarma.
Correct. And she said that as her phone crashed to the floor and smashed.
Well, that's for making fun of Islam.
Oh yeah, Muhammad did that too. Muhammad did that.
Oh, yeah, Allah got you back.
Yeah.
For trying to shame halal.
Yeah. Allah got you for trying to shame halal.
Yeah. Try to say that fast 3 times.
Allah tried to get you for shame halal.
Well, and if you're not nice to him, you might get rejected from a nightclub too.
Oh no! Like how? Or like, what do you mean? Well, then there must be some way, some rules that I can follow in order to not get rejected from a nightclub. No, I mean there must be. God, please bring me some rules that I can follow to not get rejected by a nightclub.
Well, there's
you have some?
There's nothing in the Bible or in the Quran.
Yes, thou shalt not get into a nightclub.
There's nothing in the Bible or in the Quran that tells you about nightclubs.
What about the Taran? The Taran. That's the Jewish Muslim book. The Quran.
Michael, he won't take off his glasses.
Pay no attention to that joke behind the curtain. What's your name?
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. So Courtney didn't kill you?
You're back from the dead?
Apparently not. So are you going to release any new records?
Where's the bathroom?
It's right. It's in Astro's mouth.
Yes, some good drugs.
What drugs do you want?
Dope, of course. He's Kurt Cobain.
Oh, okay.
We'll be right back after he does more of the drugs. He wouldn't tell us what he's on or share with us.
Yeah. So wait. So the Taran was telling us about the corral.
The Torah is the Bible, darling.
Oh yeah, the Toran is the Bible, darling.
Well, according to the other Bible, which is WikiHow.
Oh, that's the real Bible.
It tells you that you can avoid being rejected from a nightclub by wearing a nice T-shirt and clean jeans.
Oh yes, a nice T-shirt and clean jeans will always get you into the hottest clubs, darling.
It also advises you to always look fresh.
Oh yeah, look fresh. You want to look fresh. Up in the Bronx, so the people are fresh. You have to Roxanne, and all that. You have to look fresh.
And make sure you get to the club early.
Citrus Hills knows all about looking fresh, don't you, Citrus? Because if you didn't look fresh, then you would look like a spoiled grapefruit. And there's nothing that says don't get into a nightclub faster than a spoiled grapefruit. Oh.
Astro needs a U-Haul. On a side note,
Thank God he's not drinking. He used to be a real disruption when he used to drink. Remember?
Right.
Remember when he used to disrupt the show?
And rule number 4: make sure you don't go with more than 2 guys to the club, and if you are 2 guys, make sure you have 2 girls with you. That one's actually right.
Yeah, that was right. But also the go early one. What was that one?
No, we already talked about that.
Yeah, that one I'm saying. Also, that was true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because clubs want to fill themselves up early, so they're more lenient to who they let in when you go early.
Well, the bitches want to know.
Okay, they sure do. I mean, there's just the bitches want to know why Astro acts drunk even when he says he's not drinking.
That's not true. Yeah. John Rhodes wants to know if we ever met Marilyn, the British drag queen.
Oh, I did her hair.
Oh, yeah.
I never met him because he was always in the clubs, and I didn't want to go up to him because I thought he would be very bitchy. He always looked mean. Marilyn, the British drag queen, Boy George's friend.
I saw him. I never met him, but I saw him in clubs like Ernie. I saw him with Helen Terry once at Area.
Helen Terry.
And yes, he looked bitchy, and he had really bad skin. And there's nothing worse than a bitch with bad skin, because they are even bitchier because they have bad skin, and they hate people who don't have bad skin, and they are just even bitchier.
Well, that's it for this episode. William's going to play one song, and we'll be back in a moment.
Well, except for those of you out there in TV land, we'll be back tomorrow.